sorry about that. I pushed a button on my phone and it took me to the wrong place. And I'm lost out here in the middle of nowhere, just talking to myself while I'm driving down the road. So anyway, yeah, like Section 8 is not something that's a currency that is accepted by all. I owned properties before, and I did it for a friend because I knew her and knew her circumstance. And it was nice because it's a guaranteed payment. You know, it's like as long as she's on Section 8, you know, you're getting that rental payment. But Section 8 is something that, you know, is usually reserved for people who, you know, really are disabled, victims of domestic violence, etc., etc. It's generally a waiting list. And I don't know how she got on it, but, you know, she's under that lucky star where she gets every single form of freaking welfare. So, no, she did not tell subby Penny Spector that she was looking for the Section 8, okay? She went to the Section 8 apartments. That's why if you put her address in, you're going to see it look like freaking chicken pox on there with all the red dots of sexual offenders. She lives in a nest of sexual offenders because if they come out of prison, they probably got Section 8 or they have like a deal with, I don't freaking know, but those people get the programs, okay? The rest of us have to work injured and sick and pay through the nose to have a roof over our heads. But anyway, she tries, oh, I wasn't looking to spend that much. Oh, shut up. Just shut up, okay? So anyway, I am not in any way, shape, or form saying that her dwelling is less than anything. It's an apartment, and apartments in that southern belt are nice. They're new. I mean, you can see that it was probably just not a very desirable property because it's so close to the highway. As you can hear the cars scrolling by. But, so it's probably just not a desirable piece of property, but you can tell it's newer materials and whatnot, and they just probably have the basics down, you know, this color floor, this color of paint, so they can just paint and refloor whatever if somebody, you know, has their dog fist shit all over it. But anyway, she always rents under her mother's name, so I don't know how they get away with all of this, but anyway, she's still trying to sell her ugly counterfeit crap. I mean, that color of pink, I'm surprised that she's not keeping it because that is the kind of ugly color that she would normally go by. Is that ugly pastel pink. But she's trying to sell it. I think maybe she knows she can't even get away with that one. But anyway, she, being the, well, Nimrod that she is, she got kicked off of Facebook and everywhere else because of the counterfeit stuff. So I can't believe that YouTube, with as strict as it is with everything, is allowing her to pimp counterfeit bags that she gets from Edward in the Philippines. Edward. Oh, Edward. Edward sends her the bags. But anyway, I digress. It's a fake Birkin, and it's an obviously fake Birkin. The only thing that she had that would interest somebody who didn't know that she doesn't wash, that she has filthy hands, that she can't wash her ass with those fingernails. So just, how do you wipe? How do you wipe with fingernails like that, man? I don't know. Oh, let me tell you this little story. I guess long ago and far away, she went through like the body, like a body scan, and talked about all the places that she's been pierced. And yep, she had somebody go in that cavernous meat curtain and pierce that. Yep, she had it pierced. I can't imagine. I cannot even imagine. That's why I'm convinced that she had a C-section, because no doctor was going to go look up there. They were like, nah, no, fuck that kid. We're going to do a C-section. So anyway, anywho, she said she had it pierced. But I was at a concert where it had a bunch of young hipsters, and they were all, I think I was probably the oldest one there. I don't know. I don't get me started on how I ended up there, but it was a bunch of hipsters. And I was in the toilet and I saw this little stud earring right there by the toilet. So I knew that one of them little hippies, little hipsters out there, had probably wiped and it flung off their yahoo. Because normally if you see a piece of jewelry, you would pick it up and go and put it in the lost and found, but I wasn't going to touch that. I was just wondering how the person's twat was feeling after that, because I can't imagine that would feel good wiping the piercing back out. I don't know. But anyway, yeah, the upstairs lips on her are not the only lips that have been pierced. And I don't, probably it's still stuck and they're all encrusted and everything. Oh, that's it must smell rotten cheese. Oh my God. She's like, is that my dollar store cheese that's smelling, or is that my crotch again? Oh, Lord, nauseated just thinking about it. So anywho, that's the story on that. And as she's going through her piercings, that she's going to go and try and pay somebody to do that again, because she wants to hang out in the piercing tattoo crowd and they don't want anything to do with her, so she has to just go keep screwing with everything, like, I want this longo when it heals, and I want this shorter when it heals, I want to put a little diamond there, and it does not do anything to complement her looks at all. Okay, at all. Her distinctive long mustache hairs that she doesn't believe are there do leave a shadow, and so then with this piercing underneath the lip like it is, it makes this little triangle, so it looks like kind of like on Frosty the Snowman, the Burl Ives snowman, and he's got that little mustache and that little triangle that it's like his little beard stuff. That's kind of what it looks like with her having this piercing there, this little beard triangle thing. It's not like it's improving her look. It's not like you see that and you're like, wow, that really elevates your look, ma'am. And so, yeah, that's about all y'all have been missing. And I don't think there's too much more to report. Piercing and healing, yelling at people. Yeah, that's about it. It's really funny when I get lost, because I grew up in a small town, and so I just look for water towers. And I'm like, oh, all right, I got it. I know where I'm at. I like to get myself lost every so often, so I can show that I can find my way back. I don't always like to. Oh, I see where I'm at now. I don't always like to depend on the Google. And anywhere where I have lived, like before Google and everything, I found everything because I'm quite the thrifter. I'm quite the garage sailor, and I'm quite the Goodwillie. And I find things so that I know where things are at, because I pay attention to my areas, and I don't always like going on the highway. So, with that being said, there's not too much more to report on the weirdo for the week. Just Dollar Tree nail polish. That's it. That's all I forgot. Dollar Tree and nail polish. Oh, Dollar Tree did get in a big shipment of dog chew body parts from, I think I looked at the back, it said like from Bangladesh and stuff, so I don't know what animal or person parts are in the Dollar Tree chew toys, but she did manage to get Toby a chew toy for $1. So that's an improvement over her giving him Cheerios as his treat. I mean, are you friggin' kidding? My cats, they'd kick my ass if I didn't have treats for them. They act like them walking me to the bathroom and making sure that nobody's going to attack me while I'm in the bathroom is a currency, and I have to pay them in treats. Then I have to show them the rainbow assortment of treats, anything from light pink colored bags to yellow to red to blue and turquoise, purple, and the other. I have to show them all of these treats and have them nudge which color they would like, because otherwise they're not going to walk me to the bathroom. Okay? So, and that's for my cats. I mean, dogs are a little more vocal about their, and that's why they're barking all the freaking time. Shouldn't have treats. Who the frick gives their dog freaking Cheerios and popcorn? It's not healthy. That's what, and then she's like, oh, Pom Pom's mouth smells really bad. It smells really bad. Oh yeah, I remember when you Turbo and you were doing your lip smacking and chip eating ASMR to terrify people, and you were saying that you were begging for money because you had to take Pom Pom to the dentist. It's like, you know what? Just how about if you just start out with like doing proper oral care? Oh yeah, we saw her in the beginning when she had Doobie, and she was trying to get views. She was trying to show how to brush the teeth and everything. And once Doobie, tried to bite her freaking hand off, it was done. That was the one time that she tried to do it, but she wanted to get some viewers by showing how to brush a dog's teeth. Anyway, I think, she just gave up on Pom Pom's teeth a long time ago. I don't know what she's saying stinks so bad in Pom Pom's mouth, but she really was warning Herma about it. And then now Pom Pom was doing the licking, and she usually starts spazzing out about the licking. I don't like the licking. I don't like it. Well, no one likes when you smack your lips either, but you do it. So anyway, she didn't yell at Pom Pom about the mouthing when Herma was there. So I don't know. I'm getting feedback that a lot of people wanted Herma to take Pom Pom, because I guess she had joked that she was going to take it, and then LBL kept referencing it, and then she said, and I wouldn't even charge you any money for her. And it was like this uncomfortable moment, like, okay, there wouldn't be Herma paying to take the dog. It would be a courtesy, and then she'd get a new puppy the next week. You just watch, she would. So anyway, on that note, I'll let you go. Have a great weekend, everybody. Keep the energy high, because things are just kind of crappy in our world as it is. So keep upbeat as much as you can, and I'll keep saving you from watching our favorite weirdo. I'll take one for the team. See you later. Bye-bye.